Airsoft Megastore TV, bringing you Airsoft to the masses, and this is a quick video review on the two Cyma AK47, the AKM CM036 and the CM036A or Alpha. Now Cyma is a manufacturer that's getting ahead of themselves by making great starter AEGs for budget or beginner players that want a little bit of good stuff without paying a hefty price you expect from a similarly equipped AEG that would cost you around $300 or so. The CM036 models are a great buy for these players, and let me show you why. Now, these Cyma AKM variants of the AK47 have been off the market for a while, and they are back for 2011 with metal bodies. Then the CM036 has a realistic simulated wood pieces, which is convincing looking fancy plastic with beautiful wood grain finish. But if you're like me, I would swap out the furniture with the AK wrist handguard or paint the furniture in a tactical cool way, similar to the way I painted my G&G M14 for the Line Claw Operation LC10. Now for about $6 more, you can get the CM036 Alpha that has the cherry stained real wood furniture. The same exact metal parts, but the real wood instead. But hey, these AKMs have a full metal gearbox and a Type 4 inner barrel, which measures around 6.04 millimeters. So let's get down to the nitty gritty. Now when you purchase these Cyma 2011 AKMs, you get a standard wall charger, battery, a 550 round high capacity magazine in this brown color. Now for these rifles, the CM036 is just under 8 pounds and the CM036A is at 8 pounds. And the difference of the two is weight distribution. The CM036, even though it's a tad lighter, it's more front heavy as the rear stock is hollow and therefore lighter. The CM036A has a better weight distribution with real wood stock, improving the balance, therefore decreasing fatigue. Starting from the tip, they both have a full metal barrel assembly, rear sight, full metal upper receiver and lower body, which by the way has a scope rail mount. The full metal AKM bolt cover, full metal selector switch, trigger, guard, magazine catch, and a metal stock cover. Now the build quality on these AKs is solid, with a nice flat black finish, and I love it. I still can't get over the fact that the CM036 feels so much heavier with the fancy simulated wood grain fiber polymer plastic. There is very little wobble or wiggle on the handguard, the pistol grip, and full rear stock. The battery goes to the stock, and the compartment is big enough to house a large type battery. Now to access it, you simply press down on top of the stock cover, which will be problematic when you play because it can fall out and you won't notice that it's gone until you feel your battery hanging out. So get some electrical tape or something to further secure it. Now the CM036A has a more secure battery placement as it requires that you unscrew these two here to access the compartment. Now let me tell you about their internals. You already know that these both have full metal gearbox with precision barrel. What you don't know is Cyma dropped in a full metal bearing bushings, M120 spring, and a third generation ultra high torque motor that fires over 850 BBs per minute. Our chrome tests show that the CM036 shoots 439 to 445 feet per second with 0.20 gram BBs, and the rate of fire is about 12 BBs using an 8.4 NiCad battery. I personally would get the 9.6 nickel metal hydrate or a 7.4 light poly battery. I'm sure this can handle 11.1 light poly, but if you don't know how to tech it, don't bother trying to break it. Now our chrome tests on the CM036A showed higher on the FPS scale as it's shooting about 455 to 465 feet per second. The rate of fire was 9.6 BBs using an 8.4 nickel metal hydrate battery, mini brick style battery. Now, why such a higher FPS? It's either compression is much more better or the manufacturer tweaked the springs by pulling them and give them a higher tension, which would explain the lower rate of fire. Now, if that's the case, the FPS should settle down lower after a few thousand rounds. Performance-wise, these are both solid. I set up a 100-foot range using 16-ounce cans as my target and not a problem knocking them down. So what I don't like, the color of the grip doesn't match well on both these AEGs. Both should have an easy fix with a spray can. The weight is off a little on the CM036, but you do have more battery space in the full stock. The battery space in the CM036A will accommodate nothing bigger than a mini brick type battery. Well, there you have it, the Cyma CM036 and the Alpha. A full metal, hard-hitting AKM performs good and is available in realistic simulated plastic, wood grain, or real wood that won't terribly break your piggy bank. My name is David from Airsoft Megastore TV. Thank you for watching.
It's all boiled down